Hey, this is Justin. So here is what we want to do. We'll call this one Orders from the Universe. What are things that we want to have happen to have this summer be extraordinary? And some we will effort out, and some we will attract, right? And that's the difference. Like, we're going to effort it out. So one of the things we want to have the kids have access to bikes for the have access to bikes for the summer, so we can get to the different locations, to the what's it called, the community center inside the building, inside of the community. We'll have the kids have bikes, maybe scooters. We could ride on scooters or skateboards. Actually, I'd like to have potentially get a one wheel to be able to go around with that. I think that would be a lot of fun to mess around with, although probably a little bit dangerous. Getting the scooter in place and just start to ride in the mornings, and maybe get a better scooter for the entire summer. So what else do I want to talk about and share? We could get some storage. If we had if we run into some problems, we can get some storage down here, or potentially use ask to borrow some space for some of the gear that we're creating. So now, through relationships, that's when we can start to access some of the things that we want to access, and be able to use some of the tools and the toys that we want to be able to access that we aren't currently able to work with. So what do I want to say about that? I think it'd be fun to start creating some goals, getting them captured, getting them documented, having kids get to ride a bike, kids get to learn how to play ping pong, kids get to play ping pong. We could bring in lessons, so we can, each of these things that we practice, one becomes a skill, as opposed to something that becomes a skill, as opposed to something that is just sort of sitting out there in the world. So now start putting together a portfolio of people that can help with stuff, right? We can get some ping pong lessons on a regular basis. We can start getting some tutoring in for the son, and then start looking at what are those things that come across our table that we want to have, and produce those as resource guides. And resource guides can be websites to start with, websites with water bottle. Website guides with databases behind them. That's it. That's what a resource guide is. A website with a database behind it. And that's what it'll start to look like. So it starts with an audio starts moving into a resource guide, put a website behind it. Now you're creating an asset that might work out in the world. Have an amazing day.